Good day folks, in today's video we are going to explore the Plain of Jars. These 2,000 years old mysterious stone jars erecting on the foothill of Phon Son suburb is the main attraction in this region. So Phon Son is the capital city of Siêng Khong province, located in the northeast of Laos. This plateau province town is different from the rest of Laos, both the scenery and climate. Up here it can be very cold during the winter time, so if you were to come to Phon Son between December to February, please make sure to bring a thick jacket. And as of now it's at 12 p.m. and the temperature is at 3 degrees Celsius. It is not just only cold but also windy at the same time. Alright, so in order to not waste my time, I'm gonna go ahead and rent a motorbike and cruise to the Plain of Jars, located only 6 kilometers away from Phon Son. And from there we're going to learn about the history of these mysterious stone jars and what happened in Laos between 1964 and 1973. Stay tuned. Oh, so cold. I put 3 layers on. Don't underestimate Lao winter. It can be brutal. Here we are. It took me less than 10 minutes on a motorbike from the center. This is where we are supposed to buy the ticket. Sawadee. Safetyเลยโดย Oops. อันนี้เป็นจักรโมงนี่5 โมงครึ่งโอเคขอบใจ แล้วเปิดจักรโมงเนาะ7 โมง5 โมงครึ่งโอเคโดยขอบใจ Alright, I got my ticket. So for Lao people it's only 8,000 kip. For foreigner it's 30,000. It opens from 7 until 5:30. Wow. It reminds me of the weather in Europe. It was windy, cold, and dry at the same time. There is walking trail and then Plain of Jars sidewalk that way. I'm gonna go on a walking trail first. I feel like I'm the only one person in this whole plateau. Look, all this surrounding is very quiet, just me and this big tree and the grass. Oh, still a long way to go. Trench line. Yeah, now see, that's the main site where all these jars are located. Just down there. This one is quite small. This is the site number 1, which is the main site out of 3, and it has about 300 jars located in this area alone. So according to history, these jars are estimated to be about 2,000 years old. There were so many theories back then about who built this and what are they used for. Some believe that they were built by Kunjetjeong, which is the Khmer warrior. So him and his troops built these jars to celebrate his victory. It was believed that these jars were contain alcohol, or the drink after the victory, until in 1930 when this French researcher came and studied about these jars and discovered that these were actually built for the burial purpose. As 2016, there were skull, human bones, and teeth, and some other belongings being discovered underneath, from one of these jars. So that's kind of confirmed that these stone jars were built for the burial purpose. And as you can see here, there are so many bomb craters on this site. So Sinkhom province is one of the most heavily affected by the American bomb during the Secret War. So from 1964 until 1973, American troops have dropped tons of bombs on Laos, and Sinkhom province, especially Post 1, is one of the most heavily affected by the bomb behind the Ho Chi Minh Trail. As you can see here on the map, these red dots are heavily affected by the bombs. So half of these stones were destroyed because of that.
Between 1964 and 1973, the United States conducted a massive air war against Laos, dropping so many bombs as to make Laos, with its 2.5 million people, the most heavily bombed country in history. This was a secret war, in violation of the Geneva Accords, and kept secret from Congress and the American people. The most feared type of bomb used was a newly developed weapon known as a cluster bomb. An estimated 90 million cluster bombs were dropped on Laos. Many never exploded, leaving the countryside littered with millions of unexploded bombs, or bombies.
Okay, we're done for this one, and then we're going out for another one. I think it's belong to the same site, site number 1, I think. So far, this is the biggest one. Look at this. Probably almost 2 meters tall. Huge. This little cave used to be a shelter where local residents used to hide to keep themselves safe from the bomb during the Secret War. Anyway, I think I'm gonna skip the site number 2 and number 3 because they're quite far away. It's 18 kilometers away from site number 1, and they're close to each other. The main site is the site number 1 anyway. Many people said that once you see in the site number 1, then number 2 and number 3 are less interesting. So it becomes 2.1, and if you have time, you may consider checking that out. But for me, because I don't have helmet and plus it's quite cold, I don't think it's a good idea to go that far in case, I don't want to get catched by the police. Anyway, that's the tour for today, and thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye bye.